Hi, fourth grade families. This is Mrs. G. I wanted to share this video with you to further explain the Read at Home program. Your child should have papers in their Star Notebook tonight that have information about the Read at Home program. This is a program to encourage reading at home. It has no reading logs, and it's meant to take the chore and hassle out of reading and instead make it a fun activity. I'll be honest, I did not create this on my own. I found something similar online from Clark County School District, their FACES program out in Nevada, and so I have adapted it for something that would work for fourth grade here at Pleasant Gap. So in your Child Star Notebook, you should have found a letter from me explaining the program. So in fourth grade, students are highly encouraged to read at least 100 minutes per week at home. There's a lot of research showing that reading and literature is an important part of a child's development and learning. So in your Child Star Notebook, you may see them in their planners write read 20 minutes every night. It isn't really necessarily important to me that the students are actually reading 20 minutes 5 nights. What's important to me is that they're reading 100 minutes per week. If your child decides to read 20 minutes on Tuesday and 20 minutes on Thursday and then an hour on Saturday, that is perfectly fine. As long as they are getting those 100 minutes in per week, that is wonderful. So I'm going to go ahead and explain some other papers that you may see in their Star Notebook that further explain the Read at Home program. So each month your child will be getting a checklist. It'll look something like this. So hopefully they will have put their name at the top by the time it comes home. There are 3 different columns of activities. All of these activities are meant to be completed outside of school. And when they are completed, an adult, a parent, a grandparent should initial the box. I understand the boxes are a little small, just do your best. But these are all activities that are meant to create a little bit of excitement and to kind of maybe change up the routine of reading a little bit. So if you would like, you are more than welcome to share on social media your child reading, and I'll explain that in a little bit. So as you can see, this is just kind of a zoomed in picture of the 3 different columns. So read a picture book, read a chapter book, read and solve word problems. There's reading a recipe out loud step by step while you help someone cook, reading the closed captioning on TV, playing reading games, reading an ebook. There is reading a book and passing a reading counts quiz because for some students that's really exciting. Reading to a younger child, reading with a grandparent, Skyping or FaceTiming someone and reading to them. So if your child needs some ideas to switch up and put some excitement in their reading, hopefully this will give them some ideas. My goal is every month to change up some of the ideas. Some of the ideas will stay the same. So this is kind of a challenge. I understand the privacy aspect and people's personal preferences. So this is absolutely not a requirement at all. But if you would like to share pictures of your child reading, please feel free to use the hashtag Pleasant Gap Reads on social media. Or if you and your child think of another idea that you think would be fun to add to the checklist, feel free to add that as well. So after your child, at the end of the month, your child will have the opportunity to turn in that completed checklist. There is not a minimum number of activities that they have to complete. It's just kind of there to encourage them to read and hopefully to inspire them to try out some new reading activities. So in order for your child to get the tickets, which I'll explain in a little bit, they are going to need to complete a Read at Home reflection. Just what was your favorite activity? What was your least favorite activity? What was the best book you read? And then they can go ahead and calculate the number of activities completed. They will turn this into me with their checklist, and I will look at it and then give them tickets accordingly. These tickets are going to be put in a class container, and then periodically, my goal would be once a month, we'll see, I will be pulling tickets for rewards. Rewards could be a coupon for ice cream at lunch, possibly a special lunch bunch, books, bookmarks. Maybe I'll say, here's a book that I got from the book order. I hope you enjoy it. I could say, from this month's book order, you have $5 to choose a book that you would like to get. There may be extra computer time. So All of those tickets will be entered in a container, and then tickets will be drawn to receive special prizes. If your child decides that they would like to put some tickets in the container before the end of the month, they are able to turn in their completed checklist and a reflection to me. What I will do is I will highlight all of the activities that they have gotten credit for, and we'll give them those tickets. They'll put their name on the back, put them in the container, and then I will hand the checklist back to the child. This allows them to complete additional activities throughout the month. If they want tickets at the end of the month, they will then have to complete another Read at Home reflection to get tickets. So in order for your child to get tickets to put in the class container for prizes, they are going to need to complete a reflection. So I hope this video explained a little bit more about our Read at Home program. If you have any additional questions, feedback, or suggestions, please feel free to contact me. My email is listed on the screen. I greatly appreciate your support in encouraging your child to become a better reader.